You said never let me go.
Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the 16 tenses in English. But today our focus on the past future tense. So past, we know that past indicates something that happened in the past and future indicates something that happened in the future. And how about the past future tense? Past future tense or future in the past is used to express the idea that in the past you told something in the future. It doesn't matter that you are correct or not. More specifically, this form is used to express an action that will be carried out either for voluntary, make a prediction, make a plan, or make a promise in the future when it is in the past. So we must remember that all the action in the future when it is in the past. Future in the past follow the same rule like the simple future. Would is used to voluntary or plan. And what's going on is used to make a plan. But moreover, both of these forms can use to make a prediction. So take a look for another example. First, I told you he was going to come to the party. This is indicate the plan. I knew Julie will make a dinner. So this is the voluntary. James said Sam was going to bring her sister with him in the party. This is the plan. I had a feeling that the vacation was going to be disaster. This is the prediction. And he promised he would send a postcard from Japan. This is the promise. But we must remember, like all future forms, future in the past cannot be used in clauses beginning with time expression, such as when, while, before, after, or by the time. For example, take a look. I already told Mark that when he would arrive, he would go out for dinner. This is not correct. Next, I already told Mark that when he arrived, we would go out for dinner. This is the correct one. And for the active and passive sentence, for example, I knew John would finish the work by 5 p.m. This is the active sentence. I knew the work would be finished by 5 p.m. This is the passive sentence. Next, how about the formula? Future in the past has two different forms, would and was or were going to. From would, for the first, take a look from would. The formula is would plus verb. For example, I know you would help him. This is would. And was or were going to. I knew you were going to go to the party. This is for was or were going to. But we must remember that was for singular subject in the form of singular noun such as Andy, book, and cat, and singular pronouns such as I, she, he, and it. And for were, which is a plural verb, it's used on plural nouns. For example, cats, books, and people. And for the plural pronouns like you, they, and we. For the formula from past future tense, we have the positive formula like subject plus would plus bare infinitive. For example, he would forgive you. Next, subject plus was or were going to plus bare infinitive. For example, Leah was going to give two beautiful scarves to her friend. Negative, subject plus would plus not plus bare infinitive. For example, he wouldn't forgive you. Subject plus was plus not plus going to. For example, Leah wasn't going to give two beautiful scarves to her friends. And how about the interrogative? Would plus subject plus bare infinitive. For example, would he forgive you? Next, was or were going to plus subject plus bare infinitive. For example, was Leah going to give two beautiful scarves to her friend? And how about we use this past future tense in the sentence? As we must know that in the sentence, past future tense can be used to indicate the voluntary, promise, planning, or prediction. For example, voluntary, I knew you would prepare all the things for the meeting. This is for voluntary. And next, for make a promise, my uncle told me that he would come on the time. This is promise. Planning. They said that they were going to visit Lombok. This is the planning. And prediction. My father had strong feeling that the weather would be warm. This is the prediction. And how about text? How did we know that in some paragraph or the text it is the past future tense? We just see or analyze the sentence or the word like this text, that day. This is used past future tense because this is used would and verb to like past. So this is text is totally past future tense. Okay, everyone, I think that's enough for today. Thank you very much, and I hope this will be useful for all of you. Thank you very much.